Not like your
Not get your bag.
like your money bag. Make your money moves. That'll make
Mm.
you sure. Anyways,
Oh my god, we're live on YouTube.
All right, everybody, welcome to technically the seventh tribal council of the Distortion Survivor Season 3. So, Soul Tribe, how are we feeling, guys? Where's the energy? How are we feeling? I thought the last one was 6. I don't know. My brain's not working.
The energy is on the floor. It is currently 10 p.m. for me, and I need to wake up at 8 a.m. I am dead.
It's 11. Y'all had this tribal so late.
For what?
Because we know
What?
hate making things easy for you guys and want you guys to suffer as much as possible during the season. So, let me just start off with Pete. Pete, the challenge. It's greed. Basic greed. You take the immunity, you're safe, you send your tribe to tribal. If not, you both go to tribal. How are y'all feeling after that?
we ate that challenge up. Thank you for asking about our performance. I really think we came together as a tribe. And we really just like after going on kind of a losing streak for a while, we really came together and was like, all right, like this is our time to shine. And we pulled through. We sent their asses to tribal council. And I'm just so proud of us. We like I think
So
we all put in the work.
you're saying the best recipe for a losing streak to not continue is to continue it. Honestly, makes a lot of sense. So,
Billy Vance is being nasty tonight, I see.
I decided to be very toxic during these tribals, and I'm loving it. I can't lie. So, I'm trying to think of some fun questions for everyone. So,
you had
Gianna,
all day. Come on, Billy.
yeah, that's true. Gianna, so I just want to ask you, how are the vibes around camp? I'm sure coming back to tribal council, it sure isn't fun, but there is something that has to happen. Someone has to go home. How are the vibes?
I don't know. I'm not. Hey, I'm not feeling it. I even heard my name is out there, so I could be the one going. So how the vibe is feeling, it's not good to me. And it's probably not good to others at this point either, because this is like a focal point, a big time important part of the game. So we're all trying to make it the merge or what have you. So yeah, it's not good vibes for me at least.
So, Mac, do you agree with Gianna's assessment that it's just not a good time for everyone involved?
No. I think everyone here wants to make merge, myself included. I'm a returnee. I don't want to go home with this tribal. I've shared a placement before in the series and I don't want to do it again. So yeah, I feel like the vibes are just like, you know, they're just like a bit shit, I guess. And that's it.
So, Adam, the magic word that has been fluttering around, the word of merge. You guys everyone's talking about a potential merge that's coming up. Do you believe that the merge is going to happen after this double tribal, or do you guys think we're that toxic and that nasty to let you guys go further into the game without swapping?
I think the magic word that you actually said is think, because I don't think you guys are toxic. I know you guys are that toxic. But I do believe that we probably will merge after this, whether it's immediately after or like a round or two after. It's still after this. So I do think there will be a merge after this tribal council, whether it's immediately after or later on. I guess y'all's cracked minds are going to be telling us. But we'll see, I guess.
So, Missy, let's look at the facts. You guys haven't swapped with anyone all season, and you guys are going to go up in a potential merge, up in numbers if it does happen after this. Is it just that easy to say, hey, us 6 are left, let's vote out the other 5, let's get the final 6 together? Is it that easy?
Something I have learned about these games is shit's never that easy in any type of thing. Um, I think it's just hoping that our bonds are like close enough that we would stick together. Though, I try not to take anything for granted. So I'm always like afraid.
So let me think. You guys have more people, so it's a little harder to ask more questions at the moment. So Nick, let me ask you another question. Is there a possibility that there's
This
something
is your
more-
only question that you've asked me.
I'm so sorry. My brain's not working. Leave me alone. I'm sick. I'm so sorry. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you believe that there could possibly be something more to this tribal council than what it's leading on?
You know what, Billy? I've been thinking about this answer a lot, and I'm so glad you asked me this question.
You're bringing it, aren't you?
For those of you who don't know, Billy answered that question funny as fuck in CTC All Stars, and I never got the chance to answer the question, so I just wanted to do that now. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't care if it means I'm getting into merge. And I think everybody on this tribe feels that way right now. With that being said, XOXO Gossip Girl. See y'all on the other side one way or another.
So Vicky, Nick brings up just the pure base of what this game is, and that is just survival. If it's not me, who cares? Is that the vibe?
Honestly, I don't think so. I think you asked if like us being in the majority and having more numbers than the other tribe will help us out. I honestly think that people are trying to build relationships that way that nothing goes, and maybe we can make it to final six. But it really all depends on the people and the vibes. I don't think that a lot of like it's survival. You want to survive to the next vote. This question is giving me PTSD, by the way, so thank you very much. You want to survive to the next vote, and you do everything in your power, but I also think that so early on in the game you need to work with people and have good open communication with people so you can survive. And if you don't have that, then you're going to go home because nobody's going to like you. Thank you.
So let me ask more of an open base question to everyone. So now everyone's gotten one question. So let me ask more of the open to the floor for everyone. I'm going to ask the same question I asked Vicky to everyone. Are you just trying to survive this vote, or is there something going on behind the scenes? Is there more of a master plan going
on? I'll say something on that just in general. I can say surviving this vote is very, very important. I think it's important to all of us, and it sucks because somebody is going to go tonight, and that is really hard. But I can speak for myself when I say that the connections that I've made with the people in this game so far, they matter. At the end of this game, I still want to be friends with all of the people that I have gotten to know in the short amount of time we've been playing so far. So I think that if everybody at least takes something like that with them, then it's more than just survival. It matters to me anyway.
I second that. Like, the relationships that you build right now are relationships that, as many orgers know, will last past this game and past like years. Like, people have known each other for years. So if you don't take into consideration still relationships that you've built and that you've been able to have with people while you're playing, while you're in these intense situations, then why are you playing in the first place?
So let me ask one more question that I have in the back of my head. I mentioned before that you guys have not swapped in any capacity so far this season. Do you guys view that to be an asset to your own personal game or more of a detriment to your own personal game?
Well, there was that one time I voted against Pete, and that had the potential to be super awkward. Again, I feel really bad about that, Pete, and I apologize. But I will say that, in some ways, I guess like not getting to swap means I definitely I had two choices to either let it be awkward or own my shit. And I owned my shit. And I'm hoping that in the end that, matters and means something. So, because this way I'm not avoiding him every game we ever play ever. I owned it. So it was awkward, super uncomfortable, but I had to be a grown up about it. So I guess in some way, it's got its pros and its cons. Still not happy about it, but it has its pros and its cons. I'm gonna shut up now. I'm sorry, y'all.
Anybody want to add something?
I'll say I'm very happy there's no swaps. Fuck swaps. Swaps are stinky and stupid and bad. And the other tribe is smoking crack. So
Not crack.
and I feel like our tribe is more of like a downers kind of vibe. Like we're just vibing in the shelter, just
Yeah.
waiting for the time to pass. So
Yeah.
I'm happy with not seeing any of those freaks on the other tribe. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Um,
would. Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
Oh, I was gonna say I would definitely agree. I feel like not swapping, on top of Pete saying the other tribe's kind of stinky poo poo nasty. I also think that just in general, it's you don't have to focus so much on well, what if there's a swap? What if there's this? What if there's that? We knew from the start swaps aren't gonna happen, and it's focusing on not only the relationships you're making in this tribe, but how you are treating people with
Yeah.
what Missy was saying, for example, her situation with Pete, in any other type of game where it could have been swaps, it could have just there could have been a swap right after. It was swept under the rug and never talked about again, but it forces people to have those real conversations or hide behind the corner and not have those conversations.
Yeah, I don't like swaps. Hi, my name is Mac. My one personality trait is that I was swap fucked in Distortion season 1, apparently. Yeah, fuck swaps.
It's
And
given
that's
us
all.
time to spend with each other, to get to know each other more, which I think is honestly, if we do make it to merge, whoever does make it to merge anyway, you have a stronger relationship going in. So everybody is not hopefully going to be as inclined to be like, oh, fuck them. I'm with new people now. I don't know. I've been drinking.
All right, I'm personally out of questions. I'm tired. So, does Seb have any questions that he would like to ask to the tribe?
I have two. So they're both open-ended. So the first one is Grace's favorite question. If you can compare this round to a camp activity, what activity would it be? Free for all.
So what's that one where everyone stands in the wall and they have their arms? That's Red Rover, right? Where they have to
Yeah.
hold the arms and
Yeah.
then someone
Red
runs through
Rover,
from the
Red
other side.
Rover.
So I
Let someone
feel
come over.
I kind of feel like that was what this round was, where we were standing on one side all connected, and then the other tribe was on the other side all connected, and we were waiting for that one person from the other tribe to run over and snatch the necklace, and then we didn't. So it was kind of that standstill. And then I feel like that's kind of how this round started as well for all of us. I feel like all of us, the past on this tribe specifically, to have been taking the past few days that we've been lucky enough to not have to go to a tribal and not really have to worry about any extensive long challenges, to kind of just breathe. And now this is our warning back into the game before it starts to get real.
I just want to say though, y'all did amazing. Nobody, none of us sold each other out for greed. That counts for something. That's amazing. It sucks we're about to lose somebody, no matter what ends up happening. But we still stood strong, and they are still, y'all, we were going to tribal a bunch. I really thought it was going to be us down in number, and we're not.
Mhm.
So like that counts. It totally counts for something.
I would say the camp activity that I vibe with the most is it's not really an activity, it's just like a trope. Running away in the woods from Jason Voorhees. That's the vibe.
Okay, and then last question before I hand it back to Billy. Raise your hand if you think you are getting a vote tonight at this tribal council.
Y'all can't see me, but my hand is raised.
Hey, we got
Like,
Kiki.
I'm not sure.
May as well raise my hand because I didn't fucking know last time.
Everyone's hand is
That was
up.
one time.
Everyone's hand is up or is in maybe position. This is going to be an interesting tribal then. So handing it back to Billy unless he's not dying.
I'm always dying. Anyway, if anybody has anything they would like to say in front of the whole studio audience, now is your time to do so.
Shoutouts? No shoutouts. No.
No.
Okay.
No shoutouts. Oh,
I said not.
sad. In front of the whole.
All right. Well, since nobody has anything that they would like to say. Now we're going to get to the voting period. I want you all to go to your little log cabin out in the little wherever you're staying and to cast your vote to get rid of someone off this lovely camp experience. If you have not voted already, please do. If you sent in a vote already, please confirm it with production just so we can see it, make it easier for all of us. This is your time for shout outs, you impatient little bunch. So you guys can now do so. Have fun.
Shout out to Jen Rudolph, who sent me her wedding invitation, but it never actually got to me because the post office hates us.
Shout out to the nail that I lost. It has been a sad day after 4 days of opening boxes and my manager being like, "You're going to lose a nail." I finally lost a nail.
No,
and
you
it
just got those done.
I know, and it wasn't even at work. I
Ugh,
mean,
that makes me
when-
sad.
when the lady was doing it, I'm like, that nail is not glued down, but it's fine. I still have the nail somewhere in my bathroom and I have a nail glue. So
Yeah, that'll do it.
We'll
Just get
fix
some nail
it.
glue.
Yes.
we'll fix it. It's fine.
I thought you
Um,
like lost a nail and it's in like someone's like package or something. and you're
Shout
like, free nail.
shout out to God and also Jesus.
Shout out to my Padlock Org buddy Anwar, who was in my prod chat. Just happy that he's there, helping and supporting me.
I'm bad
Dang
at
it.
shout outs, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Oh, shout out Matthew Papa, Zach Pedretti, and Maggie.
I guess I should shout out Karen. I'm joking. Shout out Karen and shout out Jason Ronci. Clutch. That's all I'm gonna
shout out
say.
to my favorite mob boss of them all, Karen. She scares me. Shout out to the VL. Shout out to Astrid Aurelia. Shout out to
Shout out to Kelly.
I'm gonna do
Shout out
a
to
shout
Kelly.
out to Jake Stevens, whose birthday was yesterday.
Oh,
Happy
Love
birthday,
that.
Jake.
Birthday,
Happy
Jake.
birthday. Shout out to Rainbow Dash,
Like the My
Shout
Little
out-
Pony?
My Little Pony.
Shout out
Aw.
Amanda Young.
Shout
Shout out that ghost bitch from Dead by Daylight. What's her name?
that goes, bitch.
Oh, the spirit.
The
Oh.
spirit.
How come
And-
nobody ever wants to play Phasmophobia?
Shout out to all the tweets I didn't twote because Twitter is
Twote?
dying.
Whoa.
Not
I-
twote.
I said what I said. There were so many things to twote, and I'm not going to be able to twote them on
I'm-
my Twitter.
Oh,
Shout out
also
to-
shout out Azalea Banks.
I'm
Shout out
personally
to Azalea
hold on.
Rodrigo.
hold on.
Hi Seb.
I am personally judging you for using quote, so I'm gonna make sure you understand that. But it is time for Seb to read the vote, so I need you all to shut up.
Okay, awesome. If anyone has an hidden immunity idol or an advantage and they'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, votes are locked. When I read the final vote, that person will have just a couple of seconds to say their goodbyes. Do not leave the announcements chat. I repeat, do not leave the announcements chat until it's announced. And then we will go to your prod chat to give you the more information that is needed. So with that, I will get to the votes. First vote, Gigi. Second vote, Vicky. Third vote, Vicky. Fourth vote, Adam. Fifth vote, Adam. Sixth vote, Adam. Seventh vote. And the next person voted out, Distortion Survivor Camp Sunny Skies, Adam. Adam, if you have any final words, now would be the time to do so.
There are a lot more Veets I wanted to vote. You know what? Y'all got me, so good on that. Have fun. Damn, slay.
Adam, it's been an honor and a privilege to host you. You are just a wonderful person inside and out, but unfortunately, the tribe has spoken. You may leave the Zoom.
Bye.
And with that, congratulations on making final 11. Your next challenge info will be posted in the next 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll stop the Zoom.